welcome back. We are going to do my very first unstuffing / condensing video. Obviously I've done this on my own. Well, I've done unstuffing on my own. Obviously I take cash out of my envelopes all the time to break even for my expenses, and then I do a condensing every once in a while. Not really even a condensing. Sometimes I'll shrink up some envelopes if I'm doing something else in that binder and happen to have like money to swap out, but I've not done a full-blown condensing at all. So this is the very first time, so we will see how this goes together and we'll learn from this together. Lord knows I need some time to learn how to do this stuff so things run a little bit smoother than they usually do. So I have my budget binder here, and at the beginning is where I keep my monthlies, my due dates and stuff, and then after every month, in every month, so well, I don't have August, I have July here. Right after that month usually is where I keep a sheet that tells me where I keep track of everything. So I'll include all the deductions here, including my bills, just so I can write it all out and keep track, so it's not just floating around in the air. I actually have something to look at because, well, that's how my brain works. And I don't mind writing things and transferring things. I love using my fountain pens. I don't mind writing it all. I can't use digital for this. I really do have to kind of write it all out, and it processes a little bit differently in my head, so which is a good thing. The one thing I did forget though is a highlighter to help me highlight, so let me grab something for that. I'll just use a gray one for now. All right, so we will start with seeing if there's something. I'm going to start with binders. So seeing if there's something in my personal binder, which is not, well, I had spending from my wallet here, groceries from my wallet, but those are 2 envelopes that I carry with me all the time, so I was able to use cash for that, but I still track it. I still want to track my spending and my eating out. So eating out is in my wallet as well. So I'm able to always pay for cash for those, whereas these other ones, I don't carry these envelopes with me. If I know ahead of time I'm going to spend a chunk of change, like sometimes I'll plan for my Boomer and Lola envelope to be with me when I go pick up their food so I can pay cash. But if it's not checked, it means I used a card. So yeah, so let's go through this envelope by envelope. So I have, let's see, my personal binder, social, gifts, and holidays, nothing there. Beauty, nothing there. Home, I did have one for Home Depot. Household is going to get 7 taken out. And oh, I didn't even say this. So right here is what's left over for my cash stuffing. I shouldn't say leftover. I still need to stuff my wallet and challenges with this money. But this is $3.49 right here. So I'm just going to keep track of how much I take out and then add that up, make sure I'm breaking even at the end, which I should. It's pretty simple. It's not that many charges. So that should be relatively easy. But for household, that was a downspout and the pipe. I actually returned one of those, so it's only, that is with the return, $7. So 5, 6, 7. And I will go and do the, when I fill in the cards for the stuffing for this week, I'll go ahead and deduct, what I just took out. I'll add in the deduction as well. Oh my gosh. My words are evading me today because I couldn't even think of, what was it? The term placeholder earlier today. I couldn't even think of what it was. Home repairs, home. Nope, nothing else. So, whoopsies. I'm going to highlight what I do just because I feel like that helps me. look at less of the writing and helps me focus on what I need to focus on, if that makes sense. That was home. Then I have professional and vehicle. Gas is gonna get 45. Deducted out of. Should I do? No, I shouldn't, because I should keep some change. But I will do 20, 30. I'm gonna do 3 5s though. 1, 2, 3, just because I need to condense anyway. What did I say I was taking out of there? 45, 20, 30, 45. Perfect. Oh, and this is my new cash tray from the Aesthetic Dollar in another one of my favorite colors, like a rosy coral, you know, dusty rose color. Look at that. I love it. It didn't fare so well when I had a full cash stuffing dock of bills in here, set of bills in here, but for this it's perfect. And probably when I do like a savings challenge and things like that, it'll be helpful. I just had so many quantities of one denomination that it was throwing me off, because when I would take the bills out, it would get stuck, so I changed it. But this, isn't it so pretty? And it's like super small, compact. Love that. It's a fun new addition. I need to stop making new additions. That was gas. Ew, I didn't even use the wide side. Let's see, extra travel. No. Right? What do I have in here? Oh yeah, I do, guys. My cloth and paper, 270. $50, $70, $90, $110, $30, $50, $70, $90, $210, $220, $30, $40, $50, $60, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $70, $270 for that one. It's the first time I get to empty an envelope like that. That is like a longer, like my monthly ones I usually do, but this feels nice to be able to not have it just go to the card and find a way to pay that off, but to actually, like, it's already paid off, you know? That's awesome. Yay. I love that feeling. That's exciting. And that is that. I think that's it for this one. No, I lied too. Personal subscriptions. No, with the head. No. Nothing left there. Now here's the good one. The bills binder. I'm gonna move this off to the side. Hopefully you guys can still see it. Maybe I'll move the calculator out of the way. I don't really need that right now. So first, we'll just run through this in order of the envelope so that I can compare, but I know I need to pull out of Boomer and Lola for food, and then Boomer for Boomer. So for food, I need to grab 61. Their food is usually higher, like at least 10 bucks higher plus tax, but I had a $10 off coupon. So that was fun. So I'm going to take what I can out of here just to reduce the bills, I think, instead of using a 50. I'm going to do 61. I'll do 320s, get rid of it that way. Two, 4, 6, 1, 61. Boomer and Lola are done, and then Boomer, I have to take out 50 for his because his subscription for his CBD is due. His oil, I usually add a little bit to his food every meal, so that's just going to be straight 50. right, so let me cross them off. And this helps me kind of focus too, because I know you guys have heard this 1,000 times, but my brain doesn't always work when I want it to. And visually, like, this is helpful for me because it keeps shrinking the list and I can pay a little bit more attention that way. Sell, I need to take out 85, 2, 4, 6, 8, 5. That only leaves me with $4 left. Oh. You guys, I've never done this. This is so fun. I love this. Sell done. I don't want to keep unscrewing this because it's a fountain pen, but if I leave the cap off, it will dry out for sure. So I'm trying just to be quick with it. But car wash is going to get 34 taken out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all of it. Wah, wah. That doesn't feel as good as the cloth and paper one, to be honest, but starting from scratch there. Car wash done. Don't need TV subscriptions. Don't need, yes I do. My FICO is gonna get $20 taken out. 2, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 83 left. All right. This is one of the ones I also don't have memorized to know which one is each month. I have to follow a calendar for this and know what to deduct. So that's going to be 20. I did it crooked. Ruined the whole sheet, guys. Who else is type A like me and would be disappointed in that kind of highlight? Unbelievable. It's gonna bug me because my first one would have looked so pretty if it would have been normal. Professional subscriptions, nope. Kiss Aesthetics, yes. Sorry, I don't have aesthetics on here, but it's gonna get 125 taken out. It shouldn't be 125. It should be 250. So 125 is what I just added because that's half a month. So I'm going to take out the full 250, guys. 1, 2, and actually I'm going to take out this in 100 and leave 100 in here. So that's 100, 250, and I have 120. I should have 125. 110, 25. Yep. I don't know why I did that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 200, and then 250. I'm excited too that I'm going to have a couple 50s and 100 maybe to condense some of this afterwards. Car insurance, I need 123. I only have 80 for that, so 120, and I need singles, so I don't know if I should do a 10 or a 5. I guess I'll just do a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need 3 from here. 1, 2, 3. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 143. So that is a whole month still ahead. So I need to use my month ahead folder for the first time. Yay. This, you guys, I'm loving this video. I wish I could do these more often. 121, 2, 3 for insurance for August. It'd be awesome if I could get the full 6 months or the year like they always put out there, but I'm a month by month girly for car insurance, that's for sure. Car insurance and internet. I did, I'm gonna go ahead and cross that off now. And do, this time I'm gonna turn so I don't do a crooked highlight. Internet and car insurance are done, so internet, 110. Perfect. And that is basically, I'll leave it as is. So 110 here, and we have officially completed the bills envelope. Last is a lot of it of it all. And this one, I honestly have not been tracking, so I don't know if this is going to be enough. Oh, I didn't buckle that back up. But so a lot of it all is obviously this channel and the Etsy shop. It had 92, but I just added. So right now it has 2, 4, 6, 7, 80, 90, 100, 110. It has 112 right now. Oh, yes. I should have enough. So if I do 68, right? Yes, I should have enough, guys. 2, 4, 6, 5. 60, I'll do 70 and get myself some change. Oh my gosh. 2, 4, 60, 70, and get myself $2. I should have done that for the other one too, but don't know what I was thinking there. So we still have 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Yay. I'm excited I had enough. I was kind of nervous because I honestly did not know how much I needed to deduct. So yeah, that makes me happy. And let me add this in. Knocked over the ones. And I already forgot, since I just used this, I deleted the number and it already went to sleep. I originally had on here. But, I mean, it's recorded, so we'll figure all that out. Let me see where I'm at with time. Plenty of time, guys. So what I think I'm gonna do is kind of run through real quick and see what we can condense, if that's all right with you guys. Look how nice and, oh, another crooked one. Look how nice and satisfying that looks. Lovely. All right, so I'm gonna put that off to the side. I'm gonna put this off to the side. And let's see what we can do here. Coffee, meh. Etsy planning, I'm gonna be taking that out after I add my new stuff to the expenses. Fountain pen. I have a 20. Yep. Nope. Oh yeah, I just it's not updated duck because I just did a stuffing and I have to write it in. But 55 is correct. Hobbies, I feel like I spend from all the time, so I don't want to condense too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that. Not much to condense anyway, but oh my gosh, Angelica, come on. Clothing, I know I can, just because that's usually on a card and I can just pay myself back. So I think I will do a 50. No, it's not. There's a little crease. I thought it was a crispy, guys. I was gonna have to make that up somewhere. And yeah, so that'll be that. So I just exchanged a 50 there. Not much, but something. This binder is actually kind of not too bad. It's probably my vehicle, professional dues, and all that binder that's the worst. Shoes, doesn't have that much. Accessories is 1 something, so let me see what I can do here. I'll just get rid of the 5s for now and add a 20. This is fun too, guys. I like this, but I have to save up for these kinds of events, I guess. Personal beauty. I know I have the Sephora, the beauty envelope. Entertainment crowd. This isn't beauty, this is social. And no, I'm not going to condense anything there. Gifts, I know I can do something in here. I know it. Brothers only has like 65, I think, but 1, 2, I'll do a 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since I have an abundance of them. To exchange. Gifts. I'll leave that as is. Not much there. Holidays. I'll leave that. Black Friday is likely to be the same. Let's see if I had to do any yet. Yeah, that one. I'll leave that. Father's Day. I would just condense these to give it like a 10. Yeah, like a 10. Mother's Day and Father's Day, just to, I'll be adding 5, so where'd Mother's Day go? I skipped it. I'll be adding 5 each time, so the 5 will add up. So I'm just gonna get rid of some. That's 20. All right, Black Friday. Wait, did I already do this, guys? And say that I was gonna leave it? I'll leave it for now just because I need to use some of these bigger bills for the other, I know the professional binder and the vehicle binder, so I'll wait to see. Did I do the same for you guys? My memory is so bad. Yeah, I could stand to condense that if I have the, you know what? I just might as well do this because I think this has more bills than. I'll do 20, 50, and add a 50. Treat yourself, maybe a 20. Two 20s and a 10. 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I feel like the ones I contribute small amounts to every month finally have enough to condense, it feels like. So that's, I love that. Love that for me. I'll leave that. All right, so gifts, holidays binder, done. Beauty. I know beauty has a lot, but I can't remember if it has big bills. And it does, so that's gonna stay the same. This is one of the ones that on pass-through I must have replaced. Hair, no. Nails, no. Self-care has a significant amount. I'll do 220s just because usually when I do self-care, it's a large payment anyway, like for a facial massage or something. So, yeah, I'll do 220s for 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 20s backwards. sorry, this binder is the flip-floppy one, tattoo piercing. I'll do a 20. And a 10. Since I know I'm not going to need change anyway. Alright. Home, I'm going to skip right over because I know I definitely don't have enough in there. Well, a lot in there. Professional dues, this one is kind of junky. One, oh, you guys, and it says Crispies. I might have to come up with a plan for these guys. There's 2. So what I'm going to do is leave those 2 in there so I don't have to come up with a plan right now. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 50. So I'll make sure 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. All right, so that's going to get filed away. What do I have here? I feel like this is thick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So filed away, replaced with a 10. Oh, I was gonna do a 20, but I'm gonna keep these so I don't have to worry about it refiling or reallocating or finding a place to deduct from. Insurance. This for sure. Oh, this has 20s. This has 10s too. I'm gonna leave the 10s. 5, 10, 15, 20. I love those Crispies, guys. Love them. All right, so here are all my 50s. Here are all my 20s. I only have 110. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 100. That's gonna get 100. And then we'll do 60. So I'll file that away. I don't know why I did that, because I counted the other way. 1, 2, 3. You guys, I need to redo that. 100, 200, 3, 4, 50, 450, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this, my next one, I probably won't do this on video though, just because I want to do it. Probably I need to do a run through one time just to see how it's going to be and what my system is going to be like. But so like obviously I have over $400 here, and I was trying to decide if the threshold for me to withdraw some from the envelopes and deposit it into my savings account. I was trying to decide if the threshold was going to be 150, 200, 250. I think I'm going to go with 250 or 200. I'm not quite sure yet, but it's one of those two. It's not going to be in the hundreds. Just because there's no reason for this money to sit in here. I'm not going to be using it until the middle of winter or like in 2026 anyway. So it needs to be put away, and it gets kind of chunky, to be honest. But I need to run through that. Like, what replacement bills am I going to, or, you know, replacements am I going to put in here for what am I talking about? You guys, I lost the word again. Placeholder. Oh my gosh, placeholder. What placeholder am I going to be using and stuff like that? So I need to figure that out. Work. We'll do a 20. These 20s are gross. Gross, gross, gross. I'll do a 20 here, just because I'm just going to keep adding to it, and it'll add, I'll get some lower denominations in there, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, registration. Oh yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that could be 20. And then another 20. So that's staying in there. This is gonna get a 5. If I can come up with a nice 5. I'll put that back. This is gonna get a 20. And this is gonna get a 20. $40, 50, 60, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? I'm gonna have to look at the camera for that, guys. This is what I deducted. 20. But I don't know how much I put. I'm gonna have to look at that again because, oh no, I added 7 today. Yeah, so it should be 68. 2, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that is correct. I was like, why does it have a weird number? But I added 7, that's why. Vehicle maintenance, this is a good one. To condense, got some 50s. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 50. Right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 50. And that will get another 50. And this will get added. All right, guys. Making progress. I pass. We're gonna keep that just because it's low. It's low anyway, but I'll do a 20 actually. And I'm gonna pause after this binder to put all that money in the tray. Gas, I'm gonna keep, I think maybe the same just because I need to be able to make myself change when I do reimburse myself for gas. All right, so that's gonna be that for professional and vehicle, but I'm gonna add this to the tray. I made piles all out of order, but it's working. Guys, this is a lot of condensing. How many times have I said this was fun? Because I like this. I could do this every week. That'd be great. This is what I mean, like when, for this cash tray, when the bills get to, like the 5s, they just don't, you know, go in and out very easily. Extra. Cloth and paper, womp, deducted. Online subscriptions. This one I can't because I remember it was full. That's a crispy 10. Are those crispy 20s? No. Shit. You know what? I'm going to keep that in there and do 50 here. 50 for a 50. Month ahead. It's got a bunch of small bills in there, so definitely be able to. Oh, I only have 2 50s left. I'll use it for this, for these guys. Maybe I'll get rid of. Nope, that's not gonna work. Oh my gosh, do I have no? I don't even have a $100 bill. I'm gonna wait on this month ahead. Actually, it's stressing me out. I don't want to waste. If the 50's gonna, I mean, the money's the same, but I don't want to put that there. Emergency. I'm gonna do another 20. I'm gonna do 20 and a 10. Travel has a bunch of stuff, so this is what I want to use my 50s for. That stays 20, 40, 50, 50. I'm gonna have to get some more 50s. And travel expenses. You know what? I'm gonna do another 20 here, but go back and use, since this is thinner, I'm gonna go back and use another 50 in the regular travel envelopes and not the travel expenses. So I don't have enough for 20. So 50 is gonna get filed. There we go. All right, we made a little bit of a slim down there. I can see if there's any 20s I can put in here. I can put 1 and 2. Oh, but I need to pay myself back. No, I just did that. I just did the unstuffing. I'll get it together, Angelica. 10, 20, 30, 40. Did I put 2 20s in here? You guys, I just deducted. Oh yeah, that's 4. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look again and pay attention. This is how quickly I get distracted, guys. The blink of an eye. Tell you what. No. Devices. I needed to add that. I forgot the label. I need to add that because that was an online purchase. We'll see paperwork. Let's see if I can get rid of. Yeah. Nope, these are Crispies. Oh, not that one. I'll do 10 and 20. Alright guys, and we will leave it at that for today. So you can see here, I mean, I did get quite a bit of smaller bills added to this cash tray. So I condensed a hefty amount. Like I said, I still need to go through and figure out what I want to do with the amounts to transfer into the high yield savings account. I really need to write everything out. After I do, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. After I fill out my tracker, well, first I need to stuff my wallet with this and deduct the savings challenge money that I already allocated to the challenges for this week. But after I do that, I'm gonna do that right now, or after this video. And after I do that, I'm gonna go back in my binders and update my tracking cards. And with the updated tracking cards, I'm then going to go into my sinking funds tracker and update the current amounts so that I can see where I'm falling for some of these thresholds to see where I'm falling, to see like, do I want to go 200? Do I want to go with 250? And we will take it from there. I'll keep you guys posted on that though. But that is, oh my gosh, I just spilled my pens everywhere. All right, guys, well, that's it. Thank you for joining me for my first condensing / what was that? Just condensing, really, right? That's all we did. Thanks for joining me for that. Sorry, I just picked up a piece of laminate, scratch piece of laminate paper. Thank you. Sorry about all the distractions. Welcome to my life. And yeah, let me know what you think of this, or if there's an easier way to do it. If you have any recommendations or suggestions or any productive criticism, I'm also welcome to. Productive, guys, productive. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.